Hi, this is Nikki and I'm here to share a reading for today. So this is the day after the equinox, and yesterday it was quite like a magical day. I was walking across a bridge and sort of intentionally leaving the old behind to walk into the new. And as I was doing that, I received an email from a lady, and she's been a massive advocate of the Grow the Flame on Instagram. And she said that she was walking, and yesterday's reading, it was all about number 37 and 10 new beginnings. And she said that she was walking along a canal and she got to a bridge. And the bridge, she'd never been to that bridge before, and it was number 37. And it was I just felt this huge thing that we were all doing the same thing in different parts of the world, you know, crossing bridges and intentionally leaving the old behind and moving into the new. And so this morning, and sort of really embracing that divine goddess energy within each of us, and felt this kind of huge wave of empowerment, because I've been doing a book around mantras for body, because about awakening your true goddess sacred body, because lots of us, and including me, have had real issues with body image, and you know, and that is a huge thing around, you know, letting go of all of that stuck weight, because it's all conditioning from the past that may not belong to us. And so it's really about embracing the goddess within. So that's going to be the new mantra book that I was doing. And just as I was doing it, and then I'd finished doing them, and then walking across this bridge, and I just had the note from the lady, and I just thought, wow, it's so amazing, because we really do help to empower each other on this journey, and we are all the rise of the goddess energy in each of us. And so that's why I did this reading for us. So the day before I did the reading for the divine counterpart, yesterday was for the union, and now today it is for us. Now, I have to say, when I just pulled the cards, I was like, you are joking. This is so incredibly synchronistic to yesterday. It is unbelievable. So I'm just going to quickly go through, because right at the bottom of the deck was the yin and yang card, which is the number 22, which is the beloved, keep the faith and hope. The yin and yang card was the guidance card for the divine, for the union yesterday. And also look at that, because the guidance from is eternal love. So I split it out into what's in our headspace, what's in our heart, what are we wanting, and then using this Gaia Oracle from Tony Salerno is guidance as how are we going to achieve it, basically. So I'm just going to go through it, because it's crazy, crazy, crazy. So firstly, what's in our mind? It's like we've got to break out. We've got to be set free, because we want to create the change. And so we are opening ourselves up to the universe to bring us the 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles is abundance, basically. Money, the means to make money, the means to create abundance in order to free ourselves from things that we're tied up to. And basically what that's, and also the Queen of Wands. Now, yesterday in the union energy, what's in the mind space of the union was the King of Wands and the Death card upside down, saying that there was a little bit of resistance before we can get to the King of Wands, which is basically, you know, for me, this is like the king of the spiritual warrior, the king of wanting to change the world and wanting to be a humanitarian kind of gangster, or warrior, I should say. So the fact that now in our space, in our heads, is the fact that we need to create this abundance in order to break out. And ultimately, we want to be this basically the Queen of Wands, the queen of the humanitarian efforts. So this is just perfect. The next one was in our hearts. And again, so incredibly synchronistic, because we have the balance. We are seeking balance, right? Because we have the guidance around this of how we achieve this is also to appreciate the spiritual connection that we have. Essentially, to appreciate the goddess that we are within in order to create and to have this feeling of complete fulfillment. The 9 of Pentacles is complete fulfillment. So when we feel that in our hearts, we become that in our reality, in our minds, right? So we go from the 9 to the 10 of Pentacles. Not only that, but we also progress to the 4 of Wands. So this is basically saying, you know, in the heart of us is this balance, because we feel fulfilled. We've done like a huge amount of work to feel fulfilled and in balance, because we're creating a stable foundation, the 4 of Wands, for the union. And so this, again, the balance, the yin and yang, everything is about creating this balance within. Then, just brilliant, because if you remember yesterday as well, in yesterday's video, if you didn't see it, then go back to it, because in the union headspace was the Death card upside down, and then a progression to the King of Wands. Whereas now, against what we're wanting is, we are wanting to be the healer of the ages, expand the cosmic heart, walk on the love path. It's number 6, because we're not resisting the transformation anymore. We are now wanting the transformation. So yesterday, something definitely shifted. I felt it as I was walking across this bridge, and I was intentfully saying, I leave my old self behind. I step into the new. I step into the new me, and the transformation, I let in the transformation, basically, is, I say mantras in my head all the time. And so I was doing a whole series of different mantras yesterday, mainly around creating my sacred body and stepping into my goddess self fully, and leaving all of what I don't need behind. And so to see this here was just so perfect, because we've gone through this massive shift, because now we are open to the transformation, leaving, basically death to the old, because the King of Wands is here. So we have, look at that, because the progression is basically the Queen of Wands, the 4 of Wands, and the King of Wands, and the 9 of Pentacles, and the 10 of Pentacles, and death. So through the death of the old, we will become the King and Queen of Wands, and we will have the 9 and 10 of Pentacles to create the 4 of Wands, in order to create a strong, firm, solid foundation. Pentacles is all about, what's interesting as well is that the Pentacles is all about grounding and physical, right? And to me, the ones that are about spiritual. And so it's saying, basically, again, it's like we've transformed into these, basically our transformation is happening. We've now cleared the resistance, so moving in to be able to creating money, abundance, practical situations, in order to support, to have a strong foundation to become the King and Queen of Wands. So, and they're just crazy syncs from yesterday. And I shuffled and I shuffled and I shuffled these cards. So I was just like, oh my God, that is just too cool. So in order to get to the King and Queen of, the 10 of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands, this is the guidance. Also, it is number 24, which is 6, which is the love path. So, something is resolved soon. A new page is turned as a concern you have dissolves and gives way to a period of sunshine. A time to relax and enjoy life, free of the worry and doubt that have cast a grey shadow over your life for the past few weeks. During the coming month or so, try to spend some time in nature. Allow yourself to reconnect with Gaia's nurturing and healing power. Immerse and surround yourself in her natural beauty, for she will help you restore your balance, harmonize your energy centers, and replenish your body, mind, and spirit. It may be difficult for you to switch off at first, but after a few days, as your thoughts slow down, you will settle into a new and more relaxed rhythm. Make the most of this opportunity while you can. So it's a time to relax and, then let your mind relax, because that's what's tying us up. So the next one, how do we achieve the 9 of Pentacles and the 4 of Wands? It is the number 10 card, which is new beginnings. So You will soon experience a strong spiritual and emotional bond with another person, a family member, an animal, or pet. During this time, you will also reconnect with your innermost feelings and true nature, which have been suppressed or ignored of late. This is a deeply emotional time where tears of sadness transform to tears of joy. Your appreciation of life, love, and friendships will strengthen as you give thanks for the many blessings in your life. Love is truly all around you. Embrace it, cherish it, and honor it. You and those you love unite through a common bond, and the love you feel for one another grows stronger and more profound. This is a special and magical time. Be sure to savor each and every moment. Love is all that really matters. So, I mean, you're not wrong, right? A deep and spiritual bond with another person. I mean, that's why we can create this strong foundation and be the balance, right? It's about honoring the God, goddess within each of us. And then the next one is, how do we get to be the transformation to become the king and queen of the spiritual warriors, basically, you know? And it is number 18, which is 9, which is also, you know, transformation, leaving the old behind. So it's time to get going. There is nothing to fear. Take the first step and just do it, and you will find that all will work out for you. The longer you procrastinate, the harder it will be. It's understandable that you feel unsure of yourself. The first step is sometimes the hardest. You have much to offer, and you will realize this as you move out into the world. Be brave. Even if you initially make mistakes, you'll be well received. Treat every day as a learning experience. As your confidence increases, so too will your self-esteem and success. You are a sincere and beautiful person. Do not doubt yourself. Oh, so in order to do the transformation, it's saying basically, don't have any fear and doubt. Don't procrastinate. Embrace the change and go for it. The other thing that I've just realized, which is really interesting, is that in the mantras that I put out my Instagram, it was number 31 today. And 31, of course, equals 4. And 4 is the Wands card. 4 of Wands, which is about creating a stable foundation. So again, I mean, it just is. I'm just going to read number 31. Again, the links for these books are on Amazon. Love is the energy of miracles, and I am a miracle maker. So love is the energy of miracles, and I am a miracle maker. So the more you repeat that, basically any time of the day, anytime you feel a dip in your energy, you look at the time, see what minute it is, and then go to the relevant mantra. The more you say it, it will lift and shift your energy. It's all about lifting and shifting. It's all about stepping into your new transformation. It's all about letting go of fears. It's all about letting go of this mental feeling of being tied up, because actually you're not. You are free to make the changes in your life that you need to do to embrace the transformation. So there you go. Love is the inner energy of miracles, and I am a miracle maker. So there you go. I just thought it was such a brilliant read, so I thought I have to share it. And also it's about really honoring and kind of empowering each other to be the true God goddesses that we are. And I felt that really strongly yesterday as we bridged from the old into the new. All right, I hope that helps. Take care. If you want to come to me for a healing, I'm doing 3 for 2 special, so it's only $66 for 3 sessions, and you can pick between healings and readings. If you want to have a channeled letter, it's only $10, and I can channel really any energy, or your guides, or your twin, or animals, spirit animals, you know, anything that you really want to have guidance from. So happy to do that for you. All right, so enjoy today. I hope you have a good one. Bye.